The brother Steve Coakley, been giving the devil hell for a long, long time. We know that every president has had crackers behind the scenes who do the digging and the searching and the research. But we have a research hitman. We have a man who's not afraid of the devil to name and pin the tail on the donkey instead of pinning the tail on the donkey. Brother Steve Coakley and his wonderful family, quickly, let's give them a black hand here tonight. Brother Steve Coakley. We love you, Brother Steve.
Our African brother, soldier, Steve Coakley, was a black research scientist, investigative journalist, expert lecturer, brilliant orator, lifetime activist, and true revolutionary. He had climbed his way up the Chicago political ladder and earned a position as an aide to Mayor Eugene Sawyer in the late 80s. That was until Coakley publicly accused Ashkenazi Jews of conspiring with Anglo-Saxon powers for Zionist and white supremacist interests toward a new world order. The public onslaught began, coming from powerful Zionist forces, and pressured all public figures to cancel Brother Coakley for what they deemed anti-Semitic statements. Steve Coakley was officially whiteballed from American society by Zionist interests and repudiated by the mainstream black community due to this immense political pressure. Coakley was fired from his job as a mayor's aide and whiteballed from the entire political Chicago community.
May 9th, 1988. What did he do? What did he do? Black politician. Said, fire him. Fire him. See, it sounded to me like Judas saying, crucify him. Crucify him. What is his crime? Well, he's a racist. He's a bigot. Shut your damn mouth. Who the hell are you to call a black man a racist with the blood of the black man dripping from your head?
You see, Coakley had thoroughly studied topics such as the New World Order, the Trilateral Commission, the Rhodes-Rothschild connection, the Time Warner conspiracy, and multiple high-profile assassination conspiracies. Through his thorough research, Coakley had discovered something astounding, which he determined was a worldwide conspiracy of white supremacists and Zionist powers waging a war on Africans aiming for genocide. Shortly after Coakley was fired from his position, he would soon discover records of the Sigma Pi Phi fraternity, also known as the Boule, and he began what became a lifelong mission of exposing this elitist black group as a secret society with suspicious origins modeled closely after the Skull of Bones fraternity. He claimed these members took a sacred pledge to serve as a vanguard for white supremacy, and in return, they'd rule over the confused black masses by steering them away from true black revolution. Coakley was politically forced underground for spreading this sacred information and will begin giving grassroots lectures to black audience across the nation, bringing his fiery theories right to the people, such as accusing Jesse Jackson of helping murder Dr. Martin Luther King and constantly putting the Jewish community on trial as an anti-black institution who was responsible for such things as chemical warfare against Africans with the AIDS virus, amongst other things. Calling out organizations like the CIA, the FBI, FEMA, the United Way, the ADL, etc., for illegally spying amongst the black community. He deemed Nelson Mandela and other African leaders as sellout traitors working for white supremacist forces to further oppress the African masses. He condemned the U.S. government and black conspirators for their involvement in many assassinations, including those of Malcolm X, Dr. King, Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, Patrice Lumumba, Harold Washington, Fred Hampton, and many others. Coke held no punches, stirring controversy wherever he spoke. He eventually began to also scrutinize black organizations and question their true intentions, such as the NAACP, the National Urban League, Rainbow Push Coalition, black colleges and fraternities, the New Black Panther Party, and yes, even the Nation of Islam under Minister Farrakhan wasn't exempt from the wrath of Coakley's steady flow of accountability, which he placed on any black leader who seemed to be straying away from true black liberation and revolution. Coke, no joke.